Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Space Engineers. I'm the Radio Man 03, and it is awesome to have you along. I am out getting some resources. Ran out of gold and ran out of platinum. Working on the ion thrusters for the NESI. And so I've been out gathering those two things. I'm on the platinum right now. I've almost got what I want. And then we'll be heading back to base. I'm considering heading over to see if the uranium is any good. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to do some more exploration for the uranium here in a little bit. I've got 109 in the platinum, 179 in the gold. I've got a little bit of stone with me, and I found a silicon asteroid out there on my way to here. Thought I'd go ahead and check that out too. Looks like we've got some iron on this rock as well. So let's back away from this a little bit. The platinum is really difficult to see. That is for sure. And the iron is right there. I'm wondering if the iron is something we can actually see on the surface, or if it's embedded inside this asteroid here. It looks like it's kind of embedded in there. So I don't know that I'm going to be getting that anytime too soon. But we've got plenty of iron sources at the moment, so I'm sure we'll be back out here for the platinum eventually. Alright, so next stop is probably home. I've got a lot of work done on NESI, and I'm looking forward to showing you guys. I was kind of hoping to be done with the drilling before we got on with today's stream, but here we are. It took a little longer than I thought it was going to be. I've been at it for about an hour now, just trying to get things put together. What do we have here? Is that the asteroid base right there? That's the gold, and I believe no. Where is home at? I need to find home again. I'm going to get myself away from this asteroid before I crash into something here. Let's just get away from it here. I think it's just around the corner here a little bit. I fixed the paint scheme on the tick as well. You guys might notice that she's all painted up now. I may have missed a spot here or there, but for the most part she's taken care of. And I also got all the lights organized on her too, so she's got that taken care of. We had a couple of the side lights there that weren't quite operating properly because I had taken them off and replaced them. Let's get a little closer, make sure we're doing the right thing here. There she is, and we'll lock. I could turn off turn batteries to charge, thrusters off, lights off, ore detector off, and we'll turn the hydrogen tanks back on to grab. Let's go into our inventory. Okay, so I need the gold and stuff going first. Let's go to the tick cargo. And then let's go to our refineries over here. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, looks like she's grabbing the gold off of all of it, but I think I want to get some platinum going as well. So we'll throw some platinum in here. And throw some platinum into this one here too, so they're both kind of working. Okay, boom, we're out of there. All right, let's go take a look at NESI. We have painted it. We've got a paint scheme going on now. Let me turn my light on so it's a little bit brighter out here. We have a paint scheme. It's a light green, the same green as on our original ship that brought us up here. I'm not sure if I like this or if I'm going to go with something a bit darker. I took the brackets that were around it and the thrusters that are on here, and I turned those into that sort of that gunmetal charcoal gray. Did that with those. I gave her some highlights along here. Oddly enough, there's a door here that shows through the body of the ship, which I'm not thrilled about, but I don't know what I'm going to do about that unless, of course, I just remove the door. I did the dark charcoal gray on the edges, on the windows, and did something like this right here. And then we've got all these thrusters here are done. We got 3 across the front, to help braking, and then we've got our two big ones up here for braking as well. And then I've got these guys. I believe these guys are all done over here too. Yeah, this whole thruster compartment's done. So is the one on the other side, as well as the three across the bottom there are taken care of. We'll go inside too and take a look there too. I also put NESI on the side of the ship, and I added a couple of solar panels underneath this side of NESI and a couple of solar panels on the other side of NESI. So where we get to and where we're going, we can just kind of tilt her and have, you know, some solar power coming in to help recharge batteries. I'm not going to worry about getting them on hinges or any of that sort of stuff. We're just going to keep it kind of simple, especially for my first go through here. This looks like this engine compartment, thruster compartment, is pretty much finished too, except for, of course, we've got this one right here. So this is how far I got with the thrusters, and then I ran out of the gold and the platinum. On the back, I thought this might be a cool configuration for having our thrusters on the top to push us down, and of course I've got to add the ones pushing us up as well. JP Mystic, hello. So I think this could be kind of cool, almost like kind of raised scales or raised bumps along NESI's back would look pretty cool on this here. I did the hangar door as the charcoal gray as well, and of course it's operational, fully functional as we go into the sensor range. Thank you so much again for all the help last episode. It was really fantastic. I enjoyed it very much. I'm thinking about adding a little more of the dark color back in here too, just underneath the hangar door as well. The thing is that it also shows on the inside. It's not like Imperial Galactic had a nice way of just coloring one side of the block. Be nice if Space Engineers had that option as well, where you could paint just the outside of the block one color and the inside of the block another color. Otherwise, what you got to do is you got to line you got to go 2 blocks deep, so you've got your outside color and your inside color separated. And then this one here, we've got the side thrust as well, and the large thrust is being, of course, worked on also. We've got 5 across the back for pushing us down, and then I would like to put another 5 probably on the bottom to push us up. This side of NESI is a little different from the other side for the sole fact that we do have this entranceway here. So again, the entrances are the dark charcoal gray, and the NESI is a dark charcoal gray, and then we've got our solar panels over on this side of the ship as well. Anything else here I need to show you on the outside? I think that's about it. And then I did kind of a stripe down from the top down the back of her as well, just to kind of break up that green. And again, I'm thinking I might go with a darker green color here as opposed to this one. Looks like I might have some stuff not finished here. Heavy armor slope. Just because we've got this ridge right here. Maybe it's just because we've got those 2 blocks meeting each other. I don't know. Any ideas why we've got this slope right here? Heavy armor, heavy armor, heavy armor. Didn't notice this the other night when I was welding her up. We've got this ridge right here, which is kind of weird. I wonder if I've got something on the inside of the ship that is probably causing this to pop out on this side right here. Do I have the same thing on this side? I do. I've got that same ridge over here. So it must be blocks on the inside that are pushed up against the ceiling that are causing a bit of a look. I think the NESI looks nice on her. It looks pretty cool. I like the lettering. It's very cool. Inside, the block under it might not be welded. Okay, we'll take a look and see. Go through the kind of the interior of the ship too and check it as well. We'll do that. Of course, we'll check everything. I did go over the outside of it. I think I mentioned this last episode where I just kind of walked along and made sure I had all this stuff sort of welded up. I thought I saw a red icon right there. I feel like I'm being followed by them today. The space pirates? I feel like it. The O2, or the air, is actually turned off in the ship at the moment because I was doing a lot of welding and stuff like that and changing blocks, so I don't have the cabin, I guess, pressurized is what it would be. So inside here we've got our main cockpit, of course, and I'm not really thrilled with this green color. It's a little too light. I don't mind the texture, but I don't care for how light it is. And again, I wish I could paint this floor a different color as opposed to what it is right now, but I don't think that's going to be a possibility. Back behind this here and right over here, I have those gyroscopes. So the gyros are hidden back behind there, and this doorway was actually extended out a little bit because we just didn't need this big of a compartment for the cockpit. And then, of course, I've got a nice light in here, and I could turn my light off, and hopefully we can walk through the ship, and you guys will be able to see just fine. We've got our doorways here. These hallways, I went ahead and painted them yellow just to give us a different color on the ship. So we've got this going on right here, and I extended the hallway down one more block with this light in it because I think these hallway blocks, these passageway blocks, are just absolutely awesome. Where's the cockpit vent? At the moment, I don't have a cockpit vent in. So we'll have to figure something like that out, or this door will just have to remain open. One of the two. And let's go down. We'll go down into the ship. The ladders are yellow, so is the causeway is all yellow too. And then I've got the dark charcoal down here on the floor, but I can't do that here because this is the exterior of the ship, and of course it makes the ship look weird on the outside. We've got this one extended as well. This hallway extends over the top of this ladder right here. I didn't put in the ladder block because it would have blocked both the bathrooms, so we have just the simple ladder over here. If we come in here, I've got the doors for the bathroom painted red, and then I've got the bathroom over here painted white, and over here, of course, the shower, and the shower is painted white as well. Then we've got the green tones in the back. On the batteries here, I went ahead and put in a vent cover. The number 5 block here is what I used for that. I guess, yeah, this guy right here. I used him. I thought that looked kind of cool. It covers them and adds just a little more protection, and it makes it look, I don't know, a little more industrial, I guess, a little more shippy, spaceshipy. So I did that. Painted our work stuff white, and then we've got, of course, our cargo container here. I did finish this gyroscope, and I painted that the darker color as well. And the cryo chamber is white. This stuff here is sort of a brown rusty color over here, these shelves. We've got that taken care of also. Anywhere there's piping, I tried to make the piping that dark charcoal along with the staircases. So we'll go down into the ship here, and we've got all the equipment, basically the dark charcoal color. The walls are green now. Last episode we were putting in those jump drives, and I removed one block on this side and thought I had it matched with this side, but this side actually had this 2 blocks still, so I went ahead and pulled one more block out of here and moved this jump drive over one, which gives us a bit of a space right through the middle here for us to do piping or whatever else we need to do through here. We could do this. This is where the thrusters are up here. So what I'm going to do, I'm not sure if the thrusters are an airtight block. Let me turn my light on. I don't know that thrusters are an airtight block, so if I need to, I've got this number 7 plate right here, and I'm going to go ahead and put this guy over the top of it, and hopefully that'll be enough to cause us to be airtight again. You set up welders below the jump drive so you don't have a ton of welding to do yourself. I did all the welding myself on the thrusters. It really wasn't that difficult because we've got access to the pieces, parts right in here. So it's just, I don't know, I guess it's preference, right? How you like to do those sort of things. So let's turn my light back off. I want to make sure this is bright enough for you guys to be able to see in here when we're moving about. I have all the lights set to 9 radius and 9 intensity, so they're nice and bright while we're in here. But you can see we've got now our catwalk out here. We did this one together last episode. It's changed a little bit, but it's pretty much the same. I'll walk you through the cargo area of the ship here. I've got the vents covering the batteries over here. I've not added any more batteries, but I think I am going to add a few more back in the hangar area, just so we have some backup ones there if we need to. Gyroscopes are encased in this. I did not paint them the dark gray, which I probably should do. Let's do that. I should be able to do that with number 8. There we go, perfect. And then back to number 5. There we go, perfect, just like that. So those gyros are, again, a little extra protection, and I put one of those flat plates on the top as well, just so it's encased. Someone said in comments that maybe I don't have enough gyros. I might need more. If I do, we could add, say, another one kind of right here in the middle on both sides also, and add extra gyros if need be, if we find turning NESI is too sluggish and too slow. Added some staircases that go down now, and I put the side panel on there also, so that they would be encased, which looks to me like I need to get this painted here too, if I can actually do that. There we go, just like that. And that one's painted, okay. Yeah, some of it got painted, some of it didn't get painted, and you know, when you're walking around that happens. So we got a lower level here, and we have an upper level as well. So if we go back up top, I got this catwalk put in also so we can reach the assembler and get to that and all these other machines. And then, of course, over here to the conveyor. And then I ended it here because we got the pipe. And the pipe, of course, was in the way of the catwalk. So I thought, well, do I really need catwalk under the pipe? No, I don't. So what I did was I railed this instead, did railings along here, and now we have an access route down here if we need to get down into this area of the cargo, say, crafting location. Jump drives are right here, so you can see now it butts up against this block that's only one wide. There was a second row along here, and I did not realize that when I put that one in. So again, I bumped this one over, and now it matches up. We also have an extension for the pipe here, so if we need to, we can continue the piping on back into the cargo area. I added a couple of pieces, parts, shelves here like we have up by the cryo chamber, and then I sealed them off with these plates, number 7. Sealed off with this guy right here. I used this one, and I used this one, the angle, and I used that one right there. So that kind of seals them up and makes them look a little more complete and a little more like they're supposed to be here, instead of this door just kind of jutting out from that main wall right there. So they look like this from the side. The down tick to this is that...
Energy low.
All right. Energy's low. We've got to go back, get some energy. Got to get some energy. Hey, Saberwolf, how are you this morning? Thanks for being here. Thanks to everybody for being here. I appreciate it. Almost back to normal. We've got plenty of ice right now, but I'm assuming I'm going to have to go get ice again here shortly. Probably not in today's episode, but I grabbed a bunch last time I went out. Oh, the gravity generator is also put behind one of those screens too, just to give it again that added look of protection. And okay, as I was saying, so over here I was able to put these guys on right here, these nice blocks to just kind of make the staircase look like it's a little more settled and being held in. But on this side I couldn't do that on the one side because I do have this panel that comes down to the floor. I could take this out and then add that here. I suppose I could do that on both sides of this, and then I would be able to do the that angle block here and one on this side, on both sides of that. Maybe I will do that. Let's see what that looks like. See what that looks like. If we do that right there, and I go to this guy right here, I should be able to do like that. Okay. Radio, come on. There we go. Now I'm in at least the right area. And we do that right there. We could do that. And like so. Oh, that solves my problem. That should look okay, I think. I may not need to go get parts for this. We'll see. Still plates, yeah, I thought so. There we go. That's gonna look nice. That looks better. That looks better. I like it that way. I wanted these on the sides, especially for these little staircases that just come down. They look pretty nice that way, I think, and that does help, I think, a lot, just to give them that look of being a little more fused here. I can't get away with that over on this guy here, the big tall one. But I'm okay with that because it's just such a much bigger staircase that these little ones, though, it's nice to have them taken care of that way. So you can see I don't have the reactor fused in yet, and I don't have the jump drives taken care of as of yet either. So we've got those to look at. And I guess I'll have to figure out, I'll go along the ceiling on my own time and see if we've got stuff up there to take care of. Out here, these I painted the charcoal gray so the yellow would really stand out. And we've got the lighted tunnel in here too, which brings us out to the docking area of the ship. I moved the button from here over to here because it was in the way for the railing that I wanted to put in here. So I took that out. I don't have as much light back here as I do up front just the two here on the side and the two over on that side. So it's a little bit moodier in here. But when we do bring our ship in, the lights should be on, so it should light up the cargo area pretty good when we're coming in, or I should say the docking station here as we come into this one. But I did want to put some railings along here just to give it that feel of, you know, safety first over here, that sort of thing. Again, the gyros are concealed in these metal cases just for a look of added protection. I notice if I walk right along the edge here, I don't activate the door. I could change the radius of this, but I'm not going to mess with it. I love it just the way it is, so I'm going to leave that just like that. And then I've got another one of these guys that I did not get painted up. Did I not paint this one? I did paint that one, but I didn't do this one. Boink. No, that's the wrong one, number 5. And we'll just flip you right on over, and off we go. There we go, perfect. This is good to come around and make sure I did this. It was pretty late at night when I was working on this. And again, I'll do the plates up on the ceiling to kind of hide those. I hope we'll be able to keep our airtightness with those. I'm not sure. I'll have to figure that out once I get there. I want to add some desks and LCD screens, button panels, etc. for looks. I think you're right about that. I was thinking up in the cockpit, wherever I can get some extra stuff put in for decorative stuff, because the cockpit looks pretty boring, that's where we could do some of that stuff right there. So boom, just like that. Now the ship was holding air, but again, I've punched holes in it because we've got those thrusters up there. Hopefully the gold is producing, and we are... Do I have anything in production at the moment? I don't think I do. Looks like it's working on it, but it hasn't quite made them yet. We'll have to go in and see what's going on. Nope, it's making them. They're just showing up as red. I guess it's because it's making the ingots, and then it's using the ingots right away too. So it's working on getting those parts made so that we can get the rest of the thrusters put together. Anything else I did inside NESI that I wanted to share with you guys? Hope you like it. She's feeling a little more put together, a little more like a ship instead of just a big empty void. When I walked in here the other night, I was looking around going, okay, she just needs a lot of this and that to kind of bring it together and make it look more like a ship, something that you would, you know, spend time in. I'm enjoying the size of her. I like how big she is. I feel like she's just big enough for me alone to be playing in, and I'm pretty happy with her. So yeah, there's that. I guess I could possibly put the rest of these plates in. Try this out a little bit too. Do that right there, and then we got one more over here on the other side of the reactor too. They fell in place just right. Hopefully I could do this. God, I don't know if I'm going to be able to. It looks to me like, yeah, this is going to be in the way, huh? I'm not going to be able to put a thruster there, so I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove that thruster. We'll go to Control 1. And I need to go, let's see, number 4. If I go, and I've got this down now, Shift P to copy the color. We'll do that right there, and we'll go ahead and click on that. I'm not going to be able to put her there, which is just fine. No big deal. There we go. We'll do that right there, and then maybe we skip that thruster altogether, and we'll go with the other one. I wonder if I have air tightness right now. Let's go ahead and try that out, because I'm not sure if I do with those little plates covering up those thrusters. Looks like I do. Yeah, I do. Okay, so that's perfect. I'm gonna go turn that off so I don't waste any more. But that's perfect. It does work with those on there, so that's a good thing. Okay, so I've got that taken care of. Let's go outside and see just what that did with our thruster configuration up on top. I'm not worried about the O2 going out. We'll worry about that later on. So I got 2 there and 2 there. I think that'll work just fine, huh? That should work just fine. And then we need to put those plates on the back side of this as well. Okay, so there was something... A helm block. Okay, there was the question about a helm block. Something, we need something in the back in case there is a reason for us to have to bug out quickly. Something back here to allow me to jump into a command seat to get us out of here. What did you say? A helm block. Let's go to G. Let's actually find ourselves a nice little space. Here we go, G. Helm. This would be the helm block, I assume. Oh, I see. This is nice and small. Oh, I like this idea here. I do like this idea right here. Now, I could control the ship with this guy, huh? Can I control the ship with this one? What does it say about it? Helms are control stations that are operated in standing position. Very sweet. All right, that's cool. That's very cool. All right, I need to copy this color over here. I'm thinking I might want to put one over. Maybe I want it over by the button over here. We got the button to open and close the hangar door if we need it, and then we could do this guy here. We'll do this guy over here. Oh, I love those doors, man. They sound so cool. Construction components, huh? I've got a bunch of other crap in my inventory that I need to get rid of as well. There we go. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's trying to fill my inventory with, hold on. Let's get rid of that stuff right there. It's grabbed a bunch of stuff that I need for the thrusters first. Let's go use these pieces, parts up, and then we'll grab the parts for that helm block. There we go. Open sesame. Okay, let's do that, and then we'll come back in here and grab the parts for the helm block. That is pretty cool looking. I like that thing. That is awesome. I wouldn't mind having one of these as a backup one up in the control room, just as a decorative kind of thing. Oh, that's very cool. Okay, so once I do this, then once we get everything on the hotbar down there, all that stuff will show up on the hotbar. You know, the batteries, thrusters, all that stuff will show up down there, and I'll be able to do that from here. Oh, I like that idea. This was a good one. Okay, X. Yeah, okay, I like that guy. He's very cool looking. Oh, this is not the right color. There we go. Okay, so there's our cargo area, or our location to, you know, dock our ship. We're going to do that. It looks like I missed a spot over here, too. Missed a spot. You know. It got pretty late the other night. And then after, I don't know if you guys do the same thing, but I played, and then I was, you know, doing all this decorative stuff in here, and then I went to bed, and of course that just sticks in your head, and you're like, oh, did I do this? Did I do that? And all that good stuff going on in my head. Let's see if there's anything up front we want to do. I've got 2 jump drives, Karada. They are back there in the workstation area. There's a shake going on here. Yeah. I do. We have 2 that we have to put together yet. Okay, so up here, decorative-wise, what do we have? There's the shelves. There's a weapon rack. A weapon rack might not be bad to have up here in the helm, or up here in the cockpit. We've got our main con, so I don't think we need to worry about that. But what if we had some sort of a desk maybe up here that somebody would sit behind? Ooh, what's this? Desk corner. Oh, this could possibly be the one we're looking for. These would be like little tiny control seats that you would sit at, but there's no monitor there. And once I put that there, there's nothing else I can put on the wall. The wall. Let's take that off of there. And I don't like the fact it took my tool away from me. Let's put that back down here. Decorative blocks. Okay, here we go. Looks like this is all of the decorative blocks here. There's the kitchen blocks. I guess we don't have a kitchen on the ship, do we? That might be something to put down there. We could get rid of one of those other racks downstairs in the living quarters and put a kitchen rack in there so we'd have that. That's a possibility. Hollow table. I think we've got it placed pretty good, don't you? I think that looks okay. Right there, just like that. Again, it'd be nice if we could just paint this floor one color and have the block on the undercarriage be the color of the ship. That is cool. Okay, I do like that. Now, what if we do a desk? What if we did the small corner desk up here? Chairless desk corner. I don't want to do the chairless desk corner, but what if we do this guy with that? Is there any place we could put him? See, we could put that right here up against that, and that would actually give it kind of a nice little look to it, I think. We can't put a block there because I've got the panel hiding the gyroscope over there. But we could do this. That way you've got somebody sitting in a chair right behind, I guess, where the captain is, right? Do something like that right here. And then that would give us an extra desk up here to give it that kind of a look to it. I'm going to go out this door because it's going to be a little faster than flying over there. Like that. Oh, I can actually sit in this thing too. That is so cool. But you can't really see us. No, can you scroll in? No, that's as close as we get. But I guess it's because we're attached to the base, right? We talked about this last episode. F, there we go. Yeah, what do you think? I think that's good, right? That adds a little bit to it. I don't know that I want planters or anything up here. Again, I can't put anything over here because this block is actually hiding the gyroscopes back there. Not that they have to be hidden. They don't. We could take that out and not even have it. It would be fine. Like that, and then this angled block kind of eliminates the fact that we have to use this block right here in order to put anything up, which I guess is number 9. If we did this, we could do another sort of another cockpit type chair here and have something right there. We could do that. We've got another desk here. We could do that, and so when you walk through the door, there would be, you need interior plate. Of course I do. Just looking to fill it up a little bit so it doesn't look quite so empty in there. You know, I know no one's going to use it, but it's all about the looks. Project my ship's blueprint. I don't even have this thing blueprinted. You know what? Maybe we should take a look at that today. I don't know how to do that. I know we've talked about it but I've never taken the time to actually blueprint a ship, so I don't know. You just stay right on over there, okay? You stay right over there, space pirate. I think that adds a lot of look to here. That fills this in a little bit nice, huh? It does. Yeah, it'd be nice to have this floor to be like a tile floor or something like that. Like, replace one of the plates, hiding stuff next to the doors with armor lockers. All right, let's take these out. There was some air. There was like air trap back in there. Now I could go with these guys right here. I want to paint you guys. And then the lockers, huh? Gee, okay, let's take a look at lockers. Sure. Love having you guys here and giving me all the ideas. Let's go lockers. Oh, now this is sexy looking. I like that a lot. That is really cool looking, huh? Yeah, Sam's like jackpot. I agree. Gun locker next to the door. This I could put my guns in this guy, right? I could do that. like this idea. This is a good idea. This really fills in that void right there. Did I grab the pieces parts or did I just miss that? I did. I missed it. I didn't quite do that. Oh, I need to, well, let's go. There. They're gonna go ahead and produce those parts for us. Oh, that was a good idea. Okay, so what about the other side? What would be good on the other side while we're waiting for the parts to be made? It's kind of a tight squeeze through here. We could push that back, but I don't know that we need to. But let's go back to number 8. Is there multiples in here? There isn't. There's just that one. Okay, let's go back to G. Let's go back to the lockers. Was there a... I thought there was one that... What's this? Small merge... Oh, merge block. Merge block. Here's some lockers here, but I don't need those. The one locker block is just fine. There's... Here we go. Weapon rack, storage shelf, weapon rack. Let's take a look at this one, and we'll do this one here, too. That's the weapon... Okay, I already got that one down here. So, number 9 is the weapon rack. That's the armory. That's the armory lockers. That's the one I think we just put up. Yeah. We've got these lockers here. Just regular old lockers, which we have downstairs. We got this one downstairs. This is a big old armory right here. It's not facing the right direction. It's for some reason... Where there you are. Oh, I see. I see what you are. That one sticks out too much. I don't like that one as much as I like this one over here. This one is amazing. Let's go back over here and get those parts. It should be ready by now. There we go. Oh man, that is so cool. Yeah, I could put my ammunition and stuff in here. Okay, that's nice. That's a good one right there. I like this one. See, I saw this one earlier, and I didn't use it because we just didn't have room down here in our living quarter area. You know, I just didn't have the room for it, so I used the smaller one. And it's got our gun and ammunition in there right now, a little bit of it anyways. And then I put the lockers down here because, of course, it's near the bathroom and all that good stuff, so I kind of figured that's where it probably should go, is in this area here. But to grab it on the way out... I guess we could put a second gun in here. Some secondary ammunition. Now, can I change my... I can't change my uniform in here, huh? My suit. Can't really do that. Is there a way to turn this off so it doesn't use power? I could turn that off, too, and just use it as a decorative block, huh? An LCD might be cool. Maybe an LCD screen over here and leave that gyro visible could work. Let's take these out of here. Another storage shelf would look nice, but I don't know about that one. Let's go LCD. LCD panel. This is a sci-fi LCD. What do we got? We got kind of a corner LCD top. Transparent LCD. No, I don't want a transparent one. I want it to go ahead and fill the wall up. Yeah, that's okay. We're just gonna get that put up there, and it looks nice. And yeah, let's just leave it like that right there. That looks good. I like that. So if I'm in here now, we've got a little something on the screen there. We've got that. I could probably turn that actually and put it over here and then hide the gyro. But to be honest, the gyro doesn't look bad in there. It kind of adds to the flavor of the room, I think. The other one's, of course, behind the other thing there. The other, the thing. The thing. I'm thinking I want to go with a different color of this, though, right here. Do a white. With the dark gray door and the dark gray there. That kind of looks pretty nice. We do that for the beacon. That gives us a little something to, you know, just a different shape on the outside of the ship. What do you think? I think that's got it. And that matches kind of what we got going on with the thruster compartments too. And then I could probably get away with doing that on these guys as well, and getting these guys kind of filled in a little bit better also. This was the other thing that I was thinking. We need to do something for these guys here to give them just some kind of a... I don't know what I'm looking for, what word I'm looking for on this. If I just do something simple like that all the way around, it should give NESI kind of a ridge look to her. We've got that light right in there. I know it's kind of covered up, but I think it's going to look good just where it is right there. So we've got that taken care of. I wonder if we've got the pieces and parts ready for this big thruster that we were working on earlier today and didn't quite finish. Oh, it looks like we do. We have one more thruster online here. Have to go turn that one off. A little surprised that came on. I thought I had them all labeled correctly. Just turn these all off. Off, off, off. Okay, so I need to name this one NESI LG Ion. Yeah, Ion, sorry. Thruster. We'll turn this one on as well. We'll do the same thing, and this should be the last one I have to put together. I've been trying to get into the habit of labeling things a little bit sooner than I do. I just forget to do it. So let's see if we get the other big one turned on too. And then that takes care of our forward and reverse thrust at the moment. Unless, of course, we need more. But I think that takes care of it. You know what? I think I need to tell it to go ahead and make these parts. Let's see if I've got those in here. Inventory, hide the empty. Do I have a bunch of those thruster parts? I got 1,000 here, so I'm going to go ahead and tell it I'm going to need all that stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and shift and middle click on that, and it should start working on getting those put together as well. The beacon looks pretty sweet up there. You guys told me in the comments how I can get rid of the sensor label, so we'll probably do that as well. But, ooh, I wonder if I need to... On the beacon... Is there a way to extend the signal on that to make it a bit further, like as far as it can go, so I don't get lost when I'm floating around in space? Inventory, control panel, beacon. It's the only beacon we have on here, but I'm going to go ahead and name that the NESI beacon. Broadcast radius is all the way up. NESI beacon. Do that right there. Perfect. That's what I wanted to do. Perfect. That's what I'm looking for right there. The NESI beacon. Okay, and then we're going to put all these little thrusters together as well. The parts are being made. Let's go see if we can get any of this one put together now. We're so close now, you guys. We're so close. The only thing we have left to do is to build the small ship that's going to go inside here. And I think we're going to be working on that next. I'll try to get these thrusters put together on my own, so we don't have to do this together. And then we'll work on getting that drop ship or shuttle put together. It only takes like 4 or 5 trips back and forth here. It goes really fast. I like welding by hand. I really do. I did get accustomed to using the Weevil, though, for the main body of the ship. I saved this one for last because it's the closest to all the pieces parts. Shazam. Okay, that one's done too. So all of our main thrusters are done. Our side thrusters are done. The only thing we have left now is the top ones. And this is 4. I'm turning them off because I don't want them using up my uranium. I've only got so much of it here, and we haven't found a whole lot really around. That one there's glowing right now. I need to turn it off. You know what? Matter of fact, let's go ahead and grind that back down a little bit. Let's turn that off. I'll actually go in and find them because they're going to show that they're not completed yet, which is going to make life a lot easier when it comes to finding them and turning them off. I don't want to accidentally turn off the Weevil thrusters as well. So let's find those guys. Yeah, there we go. Inventory and control panel. Ion thrusters. These guys here. Turn them all off at the moment. And then I will name them on my own. Get that taken care of. But now at least they won't turn on once we... I should be able to finish this now, right? And it should be off. Well, I've used parts for other areas. All right, let's get them welded up too. And then we're only going to have a handful left to do. That's pretty cool. I think we've got... Did we put 4 downstairs? I think we put 4 underneath her. I think I'm missing the construction components. I'm gonna have to get some more of those made. Yeah. Okay. So let's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's at capacity. There we go. All right. She's working on those pieces and parts. Fantastic. So we got a lot of work done. But for now, don't worry about thrusters. Let's see. Version idling thrusters don't cost you power or hydrogen. I forgot about that. Okay, so that's the same with all of them, huh? As long as you're idling, the thrusters are not drawing power. But it's taken the uranium from somewhere. I've got some uranium in the base, which is for our backup reactor power there. And then I've got some inside the Weevil as well, because she runs on ion also, this little ship down here. So I don't want it grabbing all of that. We're going to go out and get more. The uranium is right there, 12.19 away. So I want to go get that and finish harvesting that one. We had 2 uranium asteroids marked, and one of them's empty, and one of them still got some uranium in it. But I'm going to have to go searching through the skies to find some more here too. Because we just don't have any more. This bothers me that this door sticks out here too. Does it do it on this side? Yeah, it does it on that side too. That's the bathroom. The bathroom and the shower doors. I don't know that there's anything I could do to get away from that though. It's just going to have to be what it is. Either that or I paint those doors this green color we're going to do on the outside of the ship, and then it won't be an issue. It'll just kind of match. It'll just be a little bump there and not even show up. Leave those off at the moment. I've got only 4 more to go, and then she's all thrustered up and ready. Just 4 more. You know, that's pretty cool. A basic small light, huh? Okay, let me try this as well. All right. I don't like the small lights very much. These guys, I don't know. I wish the vanilla game had more options for light. I realize there's a bunch for the modded, but I sure do wish they would just, you know, not rely so heavily on the modding community. We could do these here, then I could change the color of these too, right? We could do those. But with these lights here, it's a little bit of extra light on the outside of the ship, which gives it a nice look to it, I think. Gives you the general idea as to where the ship is, the shape of it. We could do some lights in here. Well, actually, nope, that's not. We can't do those because I got the brackets there, so never mind. I take it back. But, there we go. That looks pretty good. I like that. Need a screenshot, you know. You gotta have a screenshot. That's it, guys.
Energy low.
Oh, leave me alone. Thank you for being here. Thanks for all the help today with getting the cockpit looking much better. It's looking a little more lived in, so I appreciate your time. I really do. We'll continue with our quest to go travel through space and visit the other planets that I've never been to before. So, again, thanks for being here. If you enjoyed it, do hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and share on the Radio Man 03. Have an awesome, a fantastic, and a superb day, and I look forward to talking to you again next time.